I had a show request asking, what do you do when you get pinned down? So, number one, I want you guys to understand that we're filming this on zero budget, as usual, so no, I'm not going to have some guy throw a case of paint at me in order to demonstrate this point. So, use your imagination, because I don't have CG technology either, that there's a guy who's pinning me down I'm behind this building, the guy pinning me down is somewhere off screen over there. We're good? Okay. So you're sitting here and you're feeling relatively helpless because this guy's got you pinned down. Well, you are not helpless. You actually do have options. Option number one, well, take a quick look around you. Most people, if they're going to be laning you, if they're going to be throwing a lot of paint at you, they're not going to be moving. They're going to be sitting still right there. So if that guy's going to be sitting still, okay, I know where he's at. Take a quick look around. Look to your left, look to your right. Where is everybody else? Where are your teammates? What's going on around you? Why is this guy concentrating on you and you alone? Second thing you want to do is you want to look for an escape route. And keep in mind that you can still go backwards. That's always a viable option. It kind of goes back to the tree walking thing that I keep on talking about. If the guy's shooting at you from directly in front, have the gun ready to go and just scoot backwards a little bit. You can keep going backwards relative to where he's shooting at you from, and he's not going to be able to see you move because you're still behind cover. Option number three, and if you're in a building situation like this is actually optimal, move around, because if this guy's trying to pin you down behind this wall, well, can I swing around this way and make it to that wall? Can I swing around that way and make it to a different building? The options are fairly limitless here. But there's one other thing you want to think about, and that is, what is the game objective? Do you have to go that way? Is this guy blocking your way to get the flag? Is this guy blocking your way to get to an objective? What is this guy doing that's causing you to sit here and him to sit there? And quite honestly, if you can't answer that question very easily, if he's just shooting at you and you're just shooting at him, ignore him. He's just going to sit there and waste his paint. And you want to get on and move to some place where you can actually be useful to your team. You want to get some place where you can actually achieve the team goal. You know what? I'm going to show you guys a move over here. That's a really old school move. I don't see that often anymore, but it is fun to do. This works good in a pin down situation, and we're going to be using some of the speedball stuff we talked about a while ago. We're going to be using the snap shooting. So for the sake of argument, you guys are directly in the line of fire of the guy who's shooting at me. So the guy's got me pinned down directly in front. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lean out, take one quick snapshot. That's going to put his head down. Once his head is down, I'm going to switch sides and post up on the guy. It should look a little something like this. Now mind you, in gameplay it's a little faster because you got the adrenaline going, but you get the idea. What I'm doing is twofold. The first thing I'm doing is I'm giving myself cover fire. By shooting a couple times, I'm making the other guy duck. Once he ducks, then when I move, basically I'm faking him out. He's still going to be looking for me on this side. I've switched to this side. But he's got me completely laned. He's got me completely laned. Okay, then what you do is then, instead of going high, go low. Instead of going through this side, see if you can swap to the other side of the building or the other side of the tree you happen to be hiding behind. But to bring it also to a little something else, now let's say that this guy is just shooting paint to shoot paint. He's just trying to keep you down. You can get around him and achieve the team goal. You can get the flag, you can get the objective, whatever. Okay, fine, come out, lean out, take a couple of snapshots, switch sides, and go. Let him waste his paint on an empty bunker. Because that's a part of the woods game. Deception.